This video was brought to you by Skillshare. The first 1,000 people to join with the link in the description will get 2 free months on their premium membership. One of the privileged industries experiencing growth during the current pandemic crisis is the gaming industry. It's a no-brainer. People around the world are locked down, spending more time at home, and a lot of them probably on their screens. Reports forecast that 2020's global gaming market will generate revenues of $159 billion and continue to grow at around 10% year on year. Industry's revenue branches have diversified, and streaming services and mobile gaming are now pillars of the business. Yet, in this atmosphere of growth and opportunity, many were affected when all of a sudden the game streaming platform Mixer, owned by Microsoft, announced that it was shutting down just last month. In late July, the site was effectively turned off only 30 days after the announcement, and everybody was cordially invited to move to Facebook Gaming. Why Facebook Gaming? We'll get there in a moment. But just like that, Mixer partners were granted partner status on Facebook Gaming, and streamers on the monetization program were eligible for Facebook's Level Up program. Viewers with outstanding balances or subscriptions received Xbox gift card credit. And that was it. Yes, Mixer was always behind the big players like Twitch or YouTube in terms of monthly active viewers, but many streamers and content creators still liked the platform and relied on the platform during years to develop their communities and careers. Mixer meant a source of income and development for many of them, and they were suddenly starting from scratch again. Some made pretty heartfelt testimonials you can find on YouTube. Does this mean Microsoft lost the battle for game streaming services? Are they relying on Facebook's social and streaming DNA while they can focus on making games available to more people? Let's talk about it in this Company Forensics Mixer. Microsoft came up with Mixer in mid-2017 after acquiring it as an early-stage streaming startup named Beam that had 100,000 users at the time. But Twitch was already the biggest game streaming platform by then, and Amazon had just bought it for $970 million 3 years before. Today, Twitch counts more than 3 million active monthly creators and over 15 million average daily streamers, numbers that Mixer always dreamed of and could never get to. Bring Ninja and Shroud. Microsoft's head of gaming, Phil Spencer himself, has acknowledged that Mixer started pretty far behind the big competitors in terms of monthly activity, and it never caught up. They tried. In August 2019, they shook the streaming world when they stole 2 of Twitch's biggest streamers, the famous Fortnite player Tyler Blevins, aka Ninja, and Shroud. They signed undisclosed exclusivity deals never before seen in these platforms. By that time, Ninja alone was the biggest streamer on Twitch, with millions of followers and estimated earnings of $10 million for the previous year. Mixer hoped that bringing these 2 names and their audiences into the platform would be the boost they needed, but it wasn't. For Ninja and Shroud, on the other hand, it was the deal of their lives. Reportedly, they were paid around $30 million and $10 million respectively to stream only on Mixer. Mixer ended the contract a few months later, setting them free to go play and stream on Twitch or anywhere they please. The consoles war. Now, talking about these streaming platforms is talking about video games, and there's always a lot going on in this fast-growing industry. One of the most iconic events is the so-called consoles war, and it very much involves Microsoft. Here's the story in a nutshell. First, it was Nintendo, almost a world of its own. Then came Sony with PlayStation and gave it a run for its money, releasing the best-selling console of all times, the PlayStation 2, and dominating the market ever since. To enter the race, Microsoft launched the Xbox in 2001 and took the market by storm with its next generation, the Xbox 360, which was released in 2005. But Sony caught up with it and surpassed it again with the PlayStation 4. For reference, in the last quarter of 2016, Microsoft's gaming revenue decreased by $152 million, or 9% of revenue, due to lower Xbox hardware revenue. So it shouldn't be a surprise to see Microsoft pushing the boundaries of the industry, looking for expansion beyond consoles. And here's where mobile and cloud gaming may come to play for them. 2 billion gamers. Kareem Chaudhry, the vice president of gaming cloud at Microsoft, said in 2018 that they believe there will be 2 billion gamers in the world, and they aim to reach every one of them. Microsoft is looking to make games available to every possible gamer, and what other gaming devices could people have other than consoles or PCs? Well, of course, phones. Unlike consoles or gaming PCs, everybody has a smartphone, and they are more powerful every day and feature better screens. While hardcore gamers can deem mobile as second-class gaming, studios and companies are digging on the gold mine as hard as possible. So phones are making hardware available for more people. Now, cloud gaming is meant to bring console games to everyone. xCloud project. Microsoft is not new to cloud gaming efforts. In fact, with Google and Amazon, they're among the few companies with enough cloud experience and server power to make cloud gaming a reality. It's the promise of a true Netflix of video games. Yes, experience the latest and greatest games on your old laptop, phone, or tablet thanks to remote servers instead of having to buy a console or build a powerful PC yourself. You do need a powerful internet connection, though that may be much more accessible. The former xCloud project is now a beta program of Xbox Online subscription Game Pass and is available now on PC and Android phones. They recently announced a partnership with Samsung to ship the Game Pass app on the new Galaxy and Note phones. Cloud gaming comes with technical challenges that are still being perfected, but it's closer to becoming a reality and it poses a threat to the future of the console business. Union makes force. In an unprecedented event, in May last year, Sony and Microsoft announced that they were partnering to work on innovations that enhance customer experiences in their direct-to-consumer entertainment platforms and AI solutions. This also joins them against Google's emerging cloud gaming service, Stadia, and even against whatever cloud gaming service Amazon could be preparing to launch. So Microsoft seems to be harnessing these significant partnerships and doubling down on these new revenue opportunities. So in hindsight, it is no surprise that they partner up with a big player in Facebook gaming rather than continue pouring resources into an unpromising Mixer. But it's arguable that streamers, or anyone for that matter, could have reasons for just not wanting to jump onto Facebook right now. Indeed, most Mixer streamers and partners were openly more interested in migrating to Twitch or to YouTube instead. Sources have reported that Facebook Gaming may have offered to double Ninja's contract with Mixer, supposedly offering him around $60 million to stream on their new platform. Spoiler alert, Ninja didn't take the deal and returned to Twitch instead, like a glorified prodigal son. His former channel was waiting for him with his more than 14 million followers. It sounds bad for Facebook Gaming, but it hardly undermines Facebook's streaming muscle, and they will be happy to leverage the Xbox gaming constellation on their platform. So this is how Microsoft likely sacrificed Mixer in favor of bigger plans alongside Facebook. The full potential of these plans will unfold in the coming months and continue to reshape the gaming industry. For now, Twitch and YouTube remain the royalty of game streaming services, while the memory of Mixer starts to vanish. Now, you may have noticed some new lighting and vastly better audio on our last couple of videos, and we spent some money on improving our studio, especially on audio and lights, but we'll still shoot with a mirrorless photo camera. It's not a dedicated video camera. And a DSLR or mirrorless camera are both great alternatives for content like this. You can squeeze significant video quality out of one, and there's a fantastic course on Skillshare to help you do it. Fundamentals of DSLR photography runs about an hour and a half. It goes over basics from shutter speed and aperture to useful tips and tricks, and even a studio demonstration to visually show you how these fundamentals work. You can watch this course and thousands more on design, photography, decoration, post-production for free by using the 2-month free code that the guys at Skillshare gave us for this video. Last time, the 1,000 codes that they gave us ran out in about a day, so make sure that you grab yours from the description. Hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to click that big red button down there, and we'll see you next time.